Samantha from Jessama Tutorials here, and welcome to day 29 of the Cracklathon, where I am doing a crackle veneer a day for an entire month. So today we're going to be doing a heatgun mokume gane crackle. So you will need some colours of your own choice. I would recommend starting from light to dark, as you can see. So I've got kind of a gradient here. And I want you to cut out a square from each. So I'll start off with this one. You can use a square cutter if you want, or you can just roughly cut out a square shape. And now make enough for tomorrow's crackle as well, because we're going to be doing another mokume gane, but we're going to be using dry clay. We're going to be using a dry clay crackle. And I'm just busy arranging this in the right order. Okay, so I'm using Aliazar Crimson, Cadmium Red, Orange and Cadmium Yellow Primo. And they're all rolled out on my thickest setting, which is about 2 millimeters thick. And I'm just stacking them from darkest to lightest. Like so. And I've got enough here for tomorrow's crackle, because we're going to be doing a mokume gane, but instead of using a heat gun, I'll be showing you how to do it by just simply drying out the clay. So for those of you who do not have a heat gun for today's tutorial, check out tomorrow's when it comes out, as you will be able to do that because it doesn't really require any tools. Okay, and there we are, we've got our stack of clay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my roller before putting it through the pasta machine to just flatten it out on both sides, like so. Okay. And I'm just going to cut it in half, and we can use this in tomorrow's crackle. And this one I'm going to roll through the pasta machine on my thickest setting to stretch it out. And if we already get some cracks, that's fine. The crimson's a little bit dry, but that is fine. And then we're going to stack like so. And you can trim if you want, you don't have to, but I do like to keep it as neat as possible. And then I'll run it through again. And cut in half and stack. And I want the layers to be fairly thin, so I'll probably run it through one more time and stack again. And this mokume gane does not need to be very precise, because we're not going to be using a stamp. We're going to use the crackle as the texture that reveals the pattern. Okay, and I will run that through one more time. Okay, and this should be thin enough for our technique. And I'm just trimming the edges because we're going to be using a heat gun, so any clay that is cured is not going to be used again for many techniques, so any excess that you will not be using, cut away now. Okay, and then I'm just going to gently press that down onto the tile, and choose the side that you like the best. If you want this to be a good percentage of your surface, then pick this side, or if you want this side to be a good percentage of your surface, pick that side. Okay, now we're going to be using the heat gun. Put it onto your hottest setting. A hairdryer will not work for this, so I have it on my hottest setting, and I'm going to have it on my highest wind speed too. And you want to let it warm up for about 5 seconds before putting it to your clay. that is all you need. You just need the surface to feel cured. And now I'm just going to run my hand over it, and if I feel there are any areas that need to possibly be cured some more, like this area I think might need one run over. There you go, that's better. Just you generally get a feel for it. If it feels cured but you should be able to still make marks in it, that is the right consistency. So here, hopefully you can see that I can make marks on there. Then I'm going to run it through my pasta machine. That was the thickest setting. Taking it down one, rolling it through again. You can see we're starting to get cracks. Taking it down again, running it through. You can see we're starting to reveal that pattern. Okay, and at this point in time, it is 1 millimeter thick. Take it down one last setting. There we are. Okay, then I like to always bring over a piece of plain printing paper and just give it a light burnish. And I went for the technique where you just roll it through a pasta machine in one direction, so we get almost like stripes, because I just think it looked really nice with this effect. Now let me bring this up so that you can see that we do indeed have a mokume gane. You can make those stripes a little less, you can roll, excuse me, let me start that again. You can make the layers in the mokume gane a little bit more thick if you want. As you can see with this one, they're quite blended together. I really like that look, but if you don't, you can always make them a little bit thicker and stop 1 or 2 rolls before I did. But you can see it looks really nice. It's a great way to create a beautiful crackle. And because we didn't crackle it very much, it is very limber. You can put it on bracelets, you can do anything you want with it without worrying about the clay cracking, because it's still very soft. Okay. So I hope that was helpful to you and that you enjoyed it. Please do let me know in the comments below. And if you have pictures of this technique to share, if you do happen to do it, consider joining my group Jessama Tutorials Polymer Clay Community on Facebook. And also, if this is your favourite crackle, be sure to vote in the poll on my group at the end of the month, where we'll be voting for our favourite crackle. And I will be doing a project on the most popular crackle next month, so be sure to check that out as well. And as always, I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye for now.